All right, everybody, welcome back. In today's quick session, I just wanted to go through the different chain scanners that there are available out there to inspect your transactions, check your wallet, and understand how the transactions that you are making are recorded on the blockchain. So, for this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a simple swap. I am on Uniswap for a change, and I'm going to swap from Ethereum. I'm going to swap to I'm on ARB, so I may as well swap to USDT, and I'm just going to swap a nominal amount of 0.01, right, which is the equivalent of $3, and I'm just going to transact in a swap. Okay, I'm going to confirm my swap, and it's going to ask me to pay a nominal fee of 0.2 cents. Okay, now immediately what you get here is the option to view on the Explorer, so let's click on that, and what that will send us to is that will send us to RBScan. Okay, we'll recognize our own wallet address from here because it starts with 0x83D3, which is here, and it tells us what it's swapped for USDT, right? So I had some wrapped ETH on Arbitrum, and I swapped 3.25 for 3.24, etc., etc., and that's the value that ended up in my wallet. You can see the transactions, the from and the to, and the final to. So it's interacting with Uniswap, and the final to is sent to my wallet, which you can see here, and you can see the final amount received. Okay, so that's a very, very quick way of unraveling or seeing behind the scenes the transparency and the beauty of the blockchain, right? This is mined as part of this block number, and within this block number there are 9 transactions. Okay, so and then we can go back and we can see that as we've been talking, more and more blocks. So the block height is the latest block that's being generated. R1 was a block, what is this, 200 million. Then there's 9 transactions, and then we can find our wallet address and find our transaction. Okay, so here are the 9 transactions, and we know that our wallet address is here, so we can copy that to the clipboard and we can paste that there, and we know that that's our transaction. Okay, that's the transaction happened about a minute ago, and we can again click on it and we can again revisit the transaction. Okay, if we got here by clicking on the view and explorer, there is no necessity to essentially click on the view and explorer in case it disappears or whatever. You can just go yourself to ArbScan. I will put the links in the description. In this case it's rbscan.io. Okay, and in this case what we're going to do is we're going to copy our wallet address. Okay, you can search by address, by the transaction hash, by the block, or by the token. So you can see all the, if you wanted to see all your USDT transactions, you could. That would be the token address. But I'm going to search by my MetaMask address. Okay, and this is my MetaMask address, and these are all the transactions that I've done with it. Some of these have been recorded in videos that you might have watched, but I'm very, very easily able to identify the transaction that happened here. Okay, so this is very, very easy, and again I can click on it and I can see the transaction itself. Everything is transparent. That's the beauty of it. There are obviously coins that create more of an opaque view of the blockchain, such as Monero, but for what we're looking for at the moment is pure transparency. You know your address, I know my address is this one, and therefore I am quickly able to see all the transactions that I've done. As if I'm sure I've harped on about this in the past as well, but DBank is also a great resource. So we can also, without the necessity of finding the scanner, the particular scanner for the chain that we are on, we can go here and hit transactions. Okay, we can paste our wallet address and we can see the transaction here. Okay, we can see the transaction and we can in fact see that it was for $3.23 ETH. It was wrapped ETH in this case, and it was for USDT. So again, I can click on here and that will take me again to the RBScan. So there are a plethora of ways for you to identify your transactions. This just being one of them. So your first point of contact is when you make the swap. Your second point of contact is going to the scanner for the particular chain that you're interacting with. And the third one is going to DBank, which will show you all the different chains that you interacted with, right? Regardless whether in this instance it is Arbitrum or Matic or whatever that may be, right? Point to note here, DBank is very good at, you can see it's marked all these as scam transactions. One of the things that people will tend to do is send you unknown NFTs that say, hey, click on this link and you're eligible for a $5,000 airdrop. Of course, it's very enticing, very alluring. And they get randomly airdropped to your wallet, right? Creating an NFT is a very, very simple thing. Shipping it out to a whole host of wallets, you've seen how easy it is to get wallet addresses. So don't be surprised if on your devices you see unknown NFTs, and the best thing to do is just ignore them. You can't delete them. DBank is kind enough to gray them out for you. So don't fall for it. Don't interact with them because they will typically drain your wallet. Okay, so we're going to do another example if I can. Let's see whether on Solana. So this is Solana, okay? And I've got some Solana on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap some Solana for some USDT. Okay, and I'm going to swap 0.01. All right, and I'm going to review my order and swap it. That's going to use, I'm using Phantom here to do the swap in the same way that you can use MetaMask, and it was, it works perfectly well. One day I will do a video about Rabbi Wallet, which is fantastic, but for now I just wanted to focus on these three wallets: Kepler, Phantom, and MetaMask. So let's wait for the swap to complete. Solana might be congested. Okay, it's failed. So let's try a different route. Okay, that may happen sometimes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to jupe.ag, which I believe we've used in the past. And we're going to do a simple swap. And we're going to simple swap Solana. And we're going to swap 0.01. Again, you can check your swap settings. So it's fine. Okay, and it's set to all the slippage settings are set to 1%, right? Meaning that there's a 1% leeway in the quoted price to. Okay, hopefully this will work better. Solana does have this thing where it's sometimes congested and it can sometimes cause trouble. So it says the slippage has reached. Okay, let's increase the slippage by a little bit more. Let's put it to 2% or 3% rather, and let's just swap it out, because what's interesting is to look at the Sol scan. Okay, the transaction is now confirmed, and again we can view the transaction by clicking on the button. We can see that that's the signature, that's the block height where this was mined, and we can see that we swapped 0.01 Solana WSOL for USDT, and we received 1.53 USDT, which we can confirm in our wallet. Okay, so we can see Solana and we've got USDT, so we can see, and this is where we see the actual transaction that took place. Again, this happened within a given block. Within that given block, there were a number of transactions, and our transaction is easily identifiable if we copy our Solana address and we paste it. There, 1 second. So if we copy our Solana address here, we should be able to, perhaps it doesn't let us. Let me just find it here. No, I can't find it. In any case, what we can do is we can again type the wallet address that we have here, and we should be able to see that 1 minute ago we had 2 transactions that failed, and then we had a transaction that went through. We can have a look at the signature, and then we can have a look again at the swap. So everything that when you interact on the blockchain, it is legible on the chain. It is very, very easy to see what happened, and as well, if you ever happen to be scammed, it's also very easy to see who scammed you. What is more difficult to see is who that wallet belongs to, right? Because that is anonymous. So there you go. That was the video for today. I just want you to try and push some transactions on the blockchain, try and find them and try and match them to what you've done, and try this on multiple blockchains. I will put, as I said, I'll put Etherscan for Ethereum, ArbScan, SolScan. All of the chains have a scanner that enables you to track and view your transactions. So I hope you found this useful. Any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you very much. Till next time.